Natalie Wood is my guest. Natalie is the director of the Lake Oswego Festival of the Arts. It's the 60th year of the festival. Is that right? Do I have that right?
Yes, absolutely. 60
Well,
years.
congratulations on that. Tell us some of the highlights you're planning for this year. What can we expect?
So this year, we really wanted to honor that we are a 60-year festival, and it was started by this amazing woman, Dee Denton, 60 years ago. And we were thinking, how do we throw a party? And how do we honor 60 years of this free, incredible arts event? So we're like, you know what, we're going to kind of flip back to the 1960s and look at what was going on in the 60s. And 60s was all about pop art and music. And so we started looking, how can we bring that into 2023? And so we have a couple components. We have our featured exhibit is the Art of the Album in Concert, and that features three incredible artists who are concert poster artists. KINK
Oh,
listeners,
nice.
yeah, KINK listeners will recognize the work of Tim Oakley. He's done a lot of the covers for the Lights Out CDs from KINK.
Of
We also
course.
have Emick and Gary Houston, and so Gary does all of the posters for the Portland Blues Jazz Festivals, and Emick does posters for every band you can think of, from Pearl Jam to the Grateful Dead. I mean, if you've seen
Wow.
an incredible concert poster, it's probably came from Emick.
So are these artists creating new art just for the festival?
um, they
Or
are
not necessarily?
they're going to bring in half and half of like a retrospective of a lot of their pieces. Some of their artwork is highly collectible. It's they you know, a lot of them have hand printed these pieces, and seeing them all on display and being able to buy some of them is a huge opportunity for people. And then we also have like Tim, when bands come into town, he'll paint their drum skins for them. So he has a collection of those that he'll have on display. And yeah, it's going to be an amazing exhibit. And that's just one component of it. We've been asking musicians what inspired the work on your favorite album covers that you've produced. So we have Ronnie Wood from the Rolling Stones telling everybody, you know, what happened with the Sticky Fingers album cover. Or we have Steve Hackett from Genesis and Quarterflash and Flock of Seagulls. So we have all these great quotes from these musicians we've been able to gather. So people will be able to see the album cover, read about it, and scan a QR code so they could go listen to the music right there.
How cool. This is so up our alley. So let's talk about when it happens every year right after Father's Day, right?
Yes, so it is June 23rd, 24th, and 25th this year. It's always the first weekend after Father's Day. So we're a 3-day festival this year. We had to go to 2 days for a few years due to COVID, but this year we're coming back where it'll be from 8 in the morning every day until I think the music stops at 9 o'clock at night.
Well, let's
It,
talk about the music. You have several artists and bands performing over the 3 days.
Yes, the music will take place in George Rogers Park, and we have the founding members of the Romantics. We have the Stephanie Schneiderman acoustic trio featuring Jenny Conley of the Decemberists and Keith Bush of the Blue Cranes. We've got Johnny Limbo and the Lugnuts, Cyril Thomas and the Pain, Andy Stokes, Mel Brown, and yeah, a few more surprises. So it's an amazing lineup.
And did I understand from you when we first started chatting, it's free? The festival's free?
It is a free event. So that is
Wow.
something that's always been important to the founders. Is this is all about bringing the community together to celebrate and educate other people about art and inspire future artists. So we want everyone to just come and have an amazing time. We always love donations. We are a nonprofit over here at Lakewood Center, but yeah, we want people to feel invited and come and see the art and just party with us.
Natalie Wood is the director of the Lake Oswego Festival of the Arts. What's the best way to get there? Because I'm assuming parking is at an absolute premium.
Yes, parking is not the best, but we do have 3 different shuttle points this year. So we have a continuous running shuttle. We have Lake Ridge High School, Lake Oswego High School, and Lakewood Middle School, as well as there's a stop at City Hall in downtown Lake Oswego on A Avenue.
Very smart. And I would imagine there's a little bit of food as well.
Yes, we have an incredible lineup. Our food curators called, I think, over 100 different food carts and said, hey, you want to come and apply? We can only fit about 10 of them in, but we have everything from African cuisine this year to we have amazing Mexican lineup. We have Get a Euro, who's been with us for a while, but we always love when their food comes back. And there's another company that are new. They're everything deep fried, basically.
Oh, now you're talking. I'm a Southerner, so that is perfect for me.
Yeah, Backyard Burger Co. And we have Gorgeous Brewery doing the beer and wine for us again this year. So,
well, this sounds so super exciting. You must work on this just all year long, I'm guessing.
absolutely. And in fact, since I came on, so I volunteered with the festival for about 10 years, and then I came on last year as the director. And like, I already know what next year's is going to be, so I'm kind of working on that. So yeah, it takes an entire committee. We have an amazing steering committee, and they're all volunteers of like 50 people from the community that meet monthly, and we put this together. And we have about 500 hourly volunteers that come on board just for the weekend of the festival. So it is truly a labor of love for the entire community.
And give us the dates one more time.
Yeah, it is June 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And they can head to lakewood-center.org and find out more. They just have to click on the little festival tab on the menu, and we'll have all of the schedule up shortly. And I hopefully looking forward to seeing you and all of the KINK listeners there.
I will definitely be there for at least most of the day Saturday. This sounds like so much fun. It may be a multi-day event for me. Natalie, thank you so much for chatting with us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.